2-2 now. And a liner up the right side. That's going to be fair. Back into the corner it goes. Wall scores, and Brandon Lau with a 2-base hit drives in the first run of the night.
Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Throw to second. It's a strike him out, throw him out, double play.
It goes with the sweeper. Comes in the front door. How quickly this inning changes, right? A 3-2 slider gets strike him out, throw him out.
Drill deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. Tie game into the second deck for Grisham.
18 home runs for Trent Grisham, a career high. He has been something this year for the Yankees.
40th ribby and a big blow. The 2-2. That one is looped into center field. It's a base hit. Peraza scores. Bellinger stops at second. It's an RBI single for Stanton. And the Yankees have taken a 2-1 lead. That was not Stantonian.
No, it was not.
And a high fly ball. Deep right down the line. Will it be fair? That ball is a fair ball. And gone off the bat of Josh Lowe. And the Rays take a 3-2 lead. Towering fly ball right down the line. He tripled last night. He homers tonight. And the Rays lead 3-2.
And the pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Giving chase is Mangum on the track at the wall. See ya! Volpe has tied the game. It's 3-3.
We'll let the pitchers tell the story. As dramatic as it gets for the Yankees beleaguered shortstop, who's been hearing it a lot from all angles. Comes through in the clutch.
And he's going to bump third base side. The pickup and the throw to first, scooped, and they got him. He put down the bunt. Wells moves up to second, and now they have him off the base, and they're going to tag him out.
What did he do?
All of a sudden, he appeared to be on his way back to first.
And why?
And it's tagged out. And that's a great mystery right there.
Yeah, it is. That's a great play to be able to get the out there, and then whatever Austin Wells was thinking, my goodness.
And Aranda sends a fly ball back into left field. Dominguez on the run at the track and at the wall. He makes the catch. A tag at third. Walls will score the go-ahead run. The other runners advance.
Line drive, it's a base hit to right field. That'll tie the game. It splits the outfielders and it goes to the wall. Bellinger rounding second. He's going to third. It'll be a triple, and the game is tied at 4.
As clutch can get. See that changeup down and away. He goes down and hooks it. Drills it in the gap.
Yankees are saying balk. And you know what? They got a balk from Kelly.
Yeah, Jazz Chisholm forced that one as he was dancing, threatening to steal third. He got the flinch right there.
0-1. This should do it. Fly ball. DeLuca. He'll let it go over his head. And the Yankees win. Jazz Chisholm will score. McMahon with the walk-off single. And the Yankees in a wild game wins this one in 11 innings by a score of 5-4. Toiling for the Colorado Rockies, where the games didn't really mean much, and now he comes up with a big hit to win a game that means a lot.
And Herrera with a high fly ball to left field. Collins going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone! Herrera sitting on the fastball. And he knocks it out of the park to give the Cardinals an early lead. 101 the pitch speed, 101 the exit velocity.
Looking for a fastball, ready for it, and did not miss it. Right down the middle. He knows it right away.
And Newbar strokes this one into the gap. That will be down for a base hit off the wall. Churio to pick it up and fire in. Here comes the relay home. It's not in time. And the Cardinals have a 2-0 lead. The ball got away from Contreras at home plate. Payoff pitch. Runner goes. Yelich strikes out. Throw to second. In time. A strike him out, throw him out, double play. Donovan drives this one to right field. That ball is gone. Second homer for the Cardinals tonight. And Donovan is into double digits on the season. It's 3-0 St. Louis.
A curveball down and in. Donovan just drops a bat head on it. 3 pitches from Mizorowski to Donovan, all in pretty much the same spot.
Frelick to center field. Scott is there. Tagging from third is Bowers. Throw goes to third. The Brewers are on the board. There's a line drive from Victor Scott to second. In the gap. Diving is Chourio, and he makes the catch. Rewind that one and hang on to it. Full send from Jackson Chourio. A phenomenal catch. And the inning is over. He takes an extra base hit away from Victor Scott II. And Contreras smokes this one into the gap. Down for a base hit. Herrera around third to score. And it's 4-1 St. Louis. Scott takes a swing here. And lifts it to right center. Pretty deep. Chourio going back. Makes the catch on the track. So Jay-Z tags from third, heads home. And the Cardinals lead 5-1. He pops it up. Center field. Scott underneath it. And a run will score as Frelick comes home. Contreras to center field. Scott drifting back. He's underneath it and makes the catch. Tagging from third is Frelick. He'll come home. And the Brewers are within 3. 3 sac flies for Milwaukee tonight to account for all their runs. That'll bring up Yelich. And Yelich grounds one up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for the charging Sajazi. He gets the out, and another run will score. 4 runs scored on outs.
Hoffman, the closer, gives up some home runs. But they have one of these kind of qualities about them. They come back all the time. I'll let you go, Alex, here.
Throw bounce away from third base. The Cardinals get another run here on an RBI single from Nootbaar. And it's 7-4 St. Louis. Go ahead, Kevin. Frelick, a base hit into the gap. Durbin around third. He will score. And the Brewers are within 2. An RBI double for Frelick in the ninth, and it's 7-5. Tying run in scoring position. Chourio, ground ball! Stopped by a diving Donovan, but he won't be able to throw out Chourio, and a run will score. Milwaukee is within 1. Sal Frelick standing at third. Contreras taps this one up the third base line. Frelick will score, and the game is tied. Milwaukee comes back with 3 in the ninth, and a team that will not quit. 7-7.
With no home runs, this is exactly how you would think the Brewers would tie this game up. A 75-footer.
Uribe comes home. And Herrera with a ground ball left side. Flip to the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play. A run will score. Well, the Brewers will trade the 2 outs for that run.
Absolutely they will.
Line drive into the gap. Base hits. And this game is tied. Caleb Durbin comes up with the goods. And it's 8-8 in the 10th.
Really, really nice swing here by Caleb Durbin. Gets a sweeper.
Winning run at second base. Monasterio up the middle. Base hits. Here comes Durbin around third. The throw home. Not in time. And the Brewers, on a day where they clinch, can celebrate properly. From down 6-1. 3 in the ninth to tie. 2 in the 10th to win it.
What an at-bat by Andrew Monasterio. What an at-bat. Fouling off pitch after pitch. Finally gets a pitch he can do something with. Rips it into center field. And this is how you want to celebrate a postseason bird. Not with a loss where you get to go in there in front of your home crowd. Walk-off winner. What a game.
And a ground ball, shortstop. Caballero gets the out at second and safe at first. The call close over there.
Did he go behind the back? Right here. How about this? He gloving that. Oh, the ball rolls free and he snaps it. That's a snap to Brandon Lau. Outstanding.
Field.
He's out.
Safe at first base.
He's short.
Tampa Bay has challenged.
He ends up short.
The call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Tampa Bay retains their challenge.
He came up short.
Soft ground ball and through for a base hit. Judge will score. Big turn there by Chisholm. He'll stop at first with an RBI single, and the Yankees lead 2-0. Trent Grisham leads off. High fly ball, right field. Mangum back. See ya! A home run for Grisham. His 5th of the year, a 3-0 Yankee lead.
Wind blowing in. He turns that wind around. Well, he did it yesterday with a base hit for the first run, then comes in here, hits an absolute line drive to right, like a two-seamer on the outer half. Sweet swing by him.
Braves would like to develop that list, and that'll do it. There's a base hit in the left, and Caballero is going to score. And Yandy Diaz.
3-2. That one is looped into right field. That is in a dunk in for a base hit. Dominguez scores. Cabrera scores. Moving to third is Rice. It's a 2-run single for Judge, and the Yankees lead 5-1.
Well, when he gets his opportunities there, left it over just a little bit. 2 base hits to the right side.
Now 24 ribbies for Judge. Wells swings at the first pitch and lofts it to right center. And the catch is made by Mangum. Tagging is Rice. He will score. It's a sac fly for Wells.
Mangum shoots it the other way, gets the base hit, and drives in the run. And the Rays with their second run of the day. The 3-2. Liner into left. That's going to drop for a base hit. Meisner will score. Caballero heads to the plate. He crosses head first.
High fly ball, deep center, going back Grisham, still back, and he makes the play, battling the sun, battling the wind, and he hauls it in for the final out.
Wow. Turned the wrong way again. The plays have been plentiful.
Some forward bats. Ground ball and through for a base hit. Cabrera scores. Reyes will stop at third. It's an RBI single for Judge, and the Yankees lead 7-4. The perils of playing the infield in.
God, he finds a way.
Runner takes off, swing and miss, and safe at second. So Judge picks up his 3rd stolen base of the year.
Tampa's going to challenge this.
They might have him.
Yeah, when did that tag get there? I mean, Caballero gives him a little hug here. Did the foot get to the bag? He's out.
He's out right there.
Yeah, that'll be overturned. That foot kicked up into the air, had not come down on second base yet.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. Runner is out. Tampa Bay retains their challenge.
1-2. Chopped slowly toward third. It's a base hit and an RBI as Reyes scores, and the Yankees are up 8-4.
Chandler Simpson will be coming to the plate. He's 0 for 4 today, making his major league debut. And there's a shot back toward left field in the corner, and a fair ball. There's his first big league hit. That ball bounding out of play. And so Chandler Simpson the other way. Yandy Diaz to the plate here. Little tapper towards short. Volpe with the pickup, throw to first, safe. And the Rays get another run. Wardred crosses the plate. Simpson goes to third.
Yandy Diaz smelling that infield hit. The big guy gets it going.
Down by 2. Brandon Lau. And there's a looper into center. Base hit. Simpson scores. Walls to the plate. And the Rays have tied this game. Down to their final out. 1-0 pitch. Lifted into right. Mangum is there, and he makes the catch. Jonathan Aranda. And a high shot back into deep right. Judge back, and that baby is gone! Jonathan Aranda walks it off. A 1-1 pitch. And he hits it out of here. And the Rays win it 10-8. How about that for a finish? And the Rays break that 4-game losing streak and win this one 10-8.
Marcell Ozuna hits a no-doubter to left. A big fly for the Big Bear. And Atlanta grabs the lead in the first. 443. That thing was pummeled.
And that distance, a no-doubter. Did that get into the second deck?
It hit the face of the second deck. 5th of the season for Ozuna. Now he celebrates with Orlando Arcia, as only Orlando Arcia can do, in emphatic fashion over there. 8th pitch of the at-bat here. Sean Murphy high in the air, deep left center field. Does this have enough? At the wall. I think it's gone. It is into the front row. A mash from Murph in Atlanta with a solo shot in inning 1. Now Murphy in inning 2. 2-0 Braves. 6 homers for Gino. He hits one high and deep to left field. Eugenio Suarez gets the Diamondbacks on the board. Gino's now hit in 4 straight games, 5 of 6, starting to get things turned around back in the right direction.
Gino last night walked a couple times, got a base hit, but much better at bats and much better swings. None better than this, however.
The 7th for Gino, and it's 2-1. Another 3-2. Moreno left center, and it's down for a base hit. Perdomo scores. Here comes Pavin. Gabriel Moreno makes it 3-2 Diamondbacks.
Boy, he earned that.
Oh, yeah, did he ever. That was a heck of an at-bat as both those leadoff walks come in to score. Suarez, fly ball, left field. It's going, and it's gone.
Gino narrowing that strike zone down and handling pitches he can handle.
His at-bats this week have been so much better than previous 2-3 weeks. Another multi-homer game for Suarez, numbers 7 and 8 on the year. And he's one behind Corbin Carroll for the National League lead.
Suarez hits another fly ball. Gone!
Oh, my!
Gino, 3 at-bats and 3 home runs. The trifecta for Suarez.
Wow.
When he hits them, as we learned when the season started, they come in bunches.
Oh, hanging breaking ball, 85, belt high inside part of the plate.
3 swings for Gino, 3 homers.
Slow to the plate.
Eli White deep down the left field line. Off the pole. Might be time to build that Eli White statue at this point. 2-run bomb, 6-4.
Keep playing that music. Little slider here, you know that you can sit on it. You're going to get a lot of them 65% of the time. The question was whether or not Eli White hooked this foul. He did not, and off that net.
And just like that, the Braves back in it from 6-2 to 6-4
for a huge lead based on the way the defense is lined up right now.
How about right center? That drops. Olsen will score. Fairchild to third, and we've got a 1-run ball game here in the 8th inning. Harris to center. Thomas backing up. He can't get it. The Braves are going to grab the lead if Ozzie can get home. And he will. Harris delivers. 7-6 Braves.
He hadn't seen a pitch in the strike zone, and then he gets a cutter pretty much in the middle of the plate. We talk about it all the time. That's Michael Harris taking that cutter.
Hard to second. Tawa. Perdomo for 1. And they roll it. You talk about walking a high wire. Dre Jamison gets out of it with a double play ball.
His at-bats this week have been terrific.
Suarez! Fly ball! There's 4! And we're tied! There have been 19 four-homer games in Major League history, the last 2 by the Arizona Diamondbacks. J.D. Martinez in 2017 at Dodger Stadium, and today at Chase Field, Eugenio Suarez. 4 swings, 4 homers, and it's 7-7. That one gets away, and that is how the Braves will grab the lead in the top of the 10th. A wild pitch from Martinez. Grounder. It's fair. Riley, long throw. No! Oh my! They have to review it. They rule him safe, but Matt Olson immediately says no way. And they are going to take another look at this.
And why not? It's extra innings. You get one anyway.
After review, the ruling on the field is overturned. The runner is out. The ball game is over.
You wanted drama in the desert. You got it tonight. Hits this ball hard. Deep center field. PCA back. Tommy Edman owns the Cubs.
High fastball that's not high enough, and he just meets it. This ball is put on a tee, and he does not miss it. I don't think he needed the wind's help at all.
Half his home runs as a Dodger have come against Chicago. Sam hits it in the left. Pages back. He can't make the catch. Hits off the wall. Happ scores. Tucker scores. Two-run double Seiya Suzuki, and the Cubs are on the board of the first.
And they're hanging out some ropes here. The contact.
Dansby in the air, center field. Edman back at the wall. Jumps up, can't make the catch. Jumps into center field. Tying run scores. Dansby to third. RBI triple. It's a 3-3 game. 2-1. Popped up. Left field, shallow. It falls in for a base hit. PCA heading to second, gets there standing up. It's 4-3 Cubs. And hopefully another extra base hitting streak here for Pete Crow Armstrong.
Fifth hit of the inning for the Cubs already. This one a little bit of a blooper, but well placed.
Amaya, another blooper into right field. That falls in for a base hit. Pete Crow Armstrong scores. Miguel Amaya, RBI single. 5-3 Cubs in the first. This ball's crushed to left field, and Andy Pages hits it to the top of the bleachers. His third of the season is a no-doubt shot that cuts it to 1.
Well, the Dodgers have been waiting for production from 7, 8, 9 in the batting order, and Andy did a couple things that we're used to with him. He's hitting at the bottom of the order, he's helping that production, and he's hitting it off a lefty.
2-2. That's it well. Deep right field. Hernandez watches. Bye-bye, Pete Crow Armstrong. That baseball. Two-run shot deep into the bleachers. It's 7-4 Cubs.
First home run allowed by Dustin May this year. They like to work up in the zone with a fastball to PCA. That one got down into his happy zone, and man, did he unload.
Here's a drive off of the bat of Will Smith that's going to leave the yard, and the Dodgers draw one closer. On the third Dodger home run of the day, it's 7-5.
You never know when your team is going to get runs. And that is a sweeper that Will Smith picks on that Imanaga has thrown a lot more of.
Fly to left field. Pages back at first. Now comes on, makes the catch. He's got a good arm. Here comes Happ. Here comes the throw. He's safe! Will Smith says, take a look, Skip.
Ooh, I think he might be out. The tag is like calf high. Does the foot get on the plate, not just over the plate, but on the plate?
I think they got him.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out.
Another 1-2. Breaking pitch. It's a fair ball and an error on Workman. His second error of the ball game is a huge one. It's 7-6, station to station, and still nobody out. I mean, they had a legitimate chance at a triple play there.
They had an opportunity right here, and does he take his eye off it and change his footwork to get to third base before catching the ball?
Down the line, it's a fair ball. Here comes Ohtani. Here comes Betts. Dodgers lead. It's a double for Freddie Freeman. Door gets cracked open, and Freddie Freeman kicks it. 8-7 LA. Second and third, Ethan Roberts on to face Tommy Edman, who hooks one deep to the right field corner. Tucker will get there, but it'll get in another run. Teoscar Hernandez steps on home. Edman's knocked in his fourth of the night. Another hard-hit ball to deep left field. Happ turns and watches this thing drill the wall. Juggles it around. Smith into second. RBI double. They've got 10.
You know, there was a runner in scoring position, right? So he always gets a hit then.
That's true. It's automatic. He's now 11 for 14 this year.
With runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
2-2. That's hit well. Right field. Way back. It's gone. Kyle Tucker, you are the man. 2-run shot. 7th of the year. Cubs within 1. It's a 10-9 game.
It's not fair to expect a player to come through every single time he comes up.
Cubs down to their final out. Up to Miguel Amaya. 10-9, Cubs trail. Bottom 9, 2 outs.
A swing and a drive. Left center field and deep. Back goes Edman. It's got a chance. That ball is gone. It's a home run. The ball game is tied. Miguel Amaya has homered to the basket in left center. Listen to this place.
Pump us up, Miguel Amaya. It's 10-10.
That deserves a curtain call, folks. 2 outs in the 9th. Miguel Amaya delivers.
10-10, bottom 10. Vidal Brujan at second represents a potential game-winning run. Hat ground ball into right field for a base hit. Brujan rounds third. Throw home. It's late. Cubs win.
Cubs win. Cubs win the ball game. Ian Happ, a game-winning single. Well, we saw an unbelievable game against Arizona last Friday. In its own way, this one was just as remarkable. One for the memory books, Ron. What a great win for the Cubs tonight.
Gavin Sheets, high in the air, deep right field, no doubt about it. That ball was annihilated.
And you can see he just throws that little cutter up there, and that cutter's been a problem too. That cutter slug on the cutter is way up this year. It's not bad located. But this is what I'm saying, the key to this pitch, some of these home runs, a lot of the home runs actually.
That is not. It is destroyed. 3-1 Arizona.
This is the key. The first 2 pitches before this pitch set this up. But watch, he leans out over the plate and hooks this. This is what I was talking about. Look where that pitch is. It's thigh high. It's away, but it's thigh high. And he crushes thigh high balls.
On the ground, past third base, and Suarez into left field. Throw coming in is way offline. Tatis Jr. ties the game. First one, hammered to left center field. That's up the alleyway. Manny Machado comes through for the Padres, who have a big inning they've been waiting for.
If Ginkel can get an out without that run scoring, that's huge.
Chopper off the glove of Ginkel, sitting in the middle infield. Lockridge can fly. It is 6-3.
That was almost best case scenario for Ginkel right there.
Line to center field. Thomas on the charge. He'll slide, get up and throw. It's a sac fly. Tatis races home. It is 7-3 San Diego. He's a big reason. This to shortstop. Bogart's on the charge. Has to gun it to first. He got him. Certainly they'll ask for a challenge. A run comes home. For now, there are 2 gone. Immediately the challenge signaled for. It is a very close play. The call for Andy Fletcher.
You beat it.
Oh, that's really close.
It is close.
That is really close.
It's close. Oof. It's hard to tell when that ball. Let's see when the ball hits the back of the glove. It's the important thing. Back that up just a tiny bit. I think he beats it.
I think so too.
Yeah,
but is there enough evidence to say there's daylight between the ball and the glove?
Yeah, I think he beat it.
call the field is returned. Order safe.
Safe the call. 1-1. Line drive, right field. Rolling all the way to the warning track and the wall. Two are home. Here comes the third to tie the game. He's into third. Perdomo strikes. It wasn't a ninth grand slam, but it had everything they needed. Josh Naylor, ground ball, first base side, throw coming home. Not in time! The Diamondbacks storm all the way through the door and win 8-7. This game is over. The Diamondbacks yet again have tested the patience, anxiety, and levels of calm of their fan base.
First pitch swung on and lifted high in the air to right center field. Thomas on the warning track, and he makes the catch, but plenty deep enough to get Ohtani home, and Mookie will advance from first to second. 1-0 Dodgers on the sacrifice fly from Freddie.
Marte launches one way up in the air. Hang on, ball. It's gone. Way back. And we're tied. Ketel Marte is back for 27. 2 games, 2 homers against the Dodgers.
He astonishes even his own teammates. Wow, that ball was absolutely crushed.
Boy, was it ever. And Suarez hits it high toward the pool. Goodbye. Well, maybe we need to call them the Purple People Eaters, because they are eating up Roki Sasaki. 423. 108 off the bat for Suarez, his 11th, and it's 3-1 Diamondbacks.
Most of Gino's home runs come to left field, but he gets a fastball out over the plate. Get on that heater. Boy, does he ever.
And Kike turns on a ball deep down the left field line. Heads up in the bullpen. Kike's coming. Oh, that's off the facade. Ike, the ball flying well tonight or what?
Oh my goodness. When the roof is open and the weather is like this, the ball flies. We've seen Ohtani go off the wall dead center. Freddie go to the deepest part of the park. This was just some sort of home run right here.
And a slice toward the left center field gap. This one back toward the wall. One hops off of it. Rojas being waved around by Dino Ebel. Here's the relay home. No play, and we're tied. Andy Pages jumps on the first pitch and takes it to left field. Smith scores. Here comes Freeman. The Dodgers jump ahead. 2-run single for Andy Pages, and it's a 5-3 game. The 1-2 pitch. Outman bounces it to the right side. Naylor comes home, and the throw bounces away. Pages scores. Kike hustling home. He scores as well.
Take a look at this again. Naylor fields the ball, gets his body turned, and then just throws a lawn dart to the catcher.
Mookie to center. Thomas has a read. Rojas tagging at third. It's another sacrifice fly for LA and an 8-3 Dodger lead.
Day's rest, but they're going to look closely at this and see how effective these guys are.
Freddie Freeman with a tremendous play to take extra bases away from Lourdes Gurriel, but they do get the run home. Boy, Freddie just reached out and stabbed that one and stole it away from Gurriel.
Gurriel, left field, goodbye, and we're tied. They've come all the way back. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. It's the second consecutive night the Diamondbacks have hit a grand slam against the Dodgers, and it's 8-8. Wow. The first game in the purple for Pena Power, and he powered that one out of here. He'll settle for the bases loaded walk. Now that sweeper was a pretty good pitch there by Garcia, but Jeremy Rehak has not been calling that high strike, and that maybe was strike 3.
talked about it many times. A breaking ball at the top of the zone rarely gets called a strike. That appeared to nip the top of the strike zone that time.
And there it goes! Ketel Marte! He's got another one! Marte's come alive, his third home run in this series, and that one went 443 feet.
So many times that's the way it works. A guy struggling at the plate, maybe trying to do too much, maybe trying to generate too much power, and then you get that one-line drive, and it all comes back to you. This ball is toasted.
Grichuk hits a fly ball, way back and gone. What a night! 442 for Randall. Well, you wanted to bring in the lefty. That's not working out too well. Woo. They go back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 homers tonight.
Boy, a couple of long home runs.
This place is jumping.
Pages pulls it down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It's into the corner. And it ricocheted around, so now Freddie's going to be waved home. He will score without a play. It's now 11-9. Tying run coming to the plate. No outs in the ninth. Kike, first pitch swinging. That's a fair ball down the line. Pages is going to score. RBI double for Kike Hernandez, and the tying run is in scoring position with nobody out.
Suarez not guarding the line at all. Pages coming around easily to score.
Ground ball right side and through. Base hit Max Muncy. Carroll's throw home is not going to make it, and we're tied once again. A 1-2 coming from Thompson. And Ohtani torches one, tosses the bat, and watches it fly. Shohei Ohtani breaks the tie with a 3-run bomb because, of course,
he is incredible. His 12th home run, and the Dodgers with a 6th spot in the ninth lead at 14-11.
This is why people don't leave their seats when Ohtani steps onto the field.
He struck him out, and that ends a wild win for LA.
Easily the most exciting game of the season. A lot of back and forth. The Dodgers putting an exclamation point on it with Shohei Ohtani going deep. Great offensive performance. Dodgers persevered, even the series at 1.
EK, we were together last summer in a game against Colorado. Ohtani tied the game with a home run. He said Ohtani is inevitable.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and he got him with a fastball for strike 3. So strikeout number 1 for Brian Wu. The 3-2 to Bellinger. Swinging a ground ball to Young at second. Cole has it. Over to second for 1. Relayed by JP. And it's in time for the double play. And Brian Wu gets out of a jam here in the bottom of the first inning.
Line through the left side. Touches down, base hit. Raley is in to score. Cole Young drives in the game's first run. Firm base hit to left, and it's 1-0 Mariners early.
A run here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and there it is. Career strikeout number 300 for Brian Wu. Big leagues. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is strikeout number 301 for Brian Wu. Here in the bottom of the second.
97, ring him up at the knees. A bolt right there. Line through the right side. Base hit. RBI knock for Miles Mastrobuoni. Canzone scores from third. That's a big run tacked on here in the fourth inning. 2-0 Mariners.
Wu is no hitting the Yankees through 5.
Strike 3 called. Upstairs at 96 miles an hour.
Swung on, hit high, deep right field. This is gonna go. It is gone. Bye-bye, Jorge Polanco. A 3-run home run. He breaks it open. It's 5-0 Mariners. The big swing they've been looking for tonight. Jorge Polanco going yard.
The Bronx.
Swung on a hot shot first base side. It's snared by Raley. Throws to first base. Wu covering. Stomps on the bag. That's the out. What a great play by Luke Raley. That's 18 in a row put down by Brian Wu.
This is shot out to center. Julio gliding back right there to make the catch. A quick 7th. For Brian Wu, blanking the Yankees in the Bronx.
There's a base hit for Chisholm to break up the no-hitter.
You know, we actually tapped Chisholm on the way by and hit a pretty good pitch. There's been 8 no-hitters thrown against the Yankees in their history.
And the Mariners is an organization that have had 6 no-hitters.
He gets beat up hitting now. It's not only behind the plate.
Fly ball, left field. Rosarena makes the catch. Tagging is Jazz Chisholm. The throw home not in time. It's a sac fly for Wells. The shutout is also lost, and now it's 5-1 Seattle. The lead to 2. That one's drilled deep to right center field. On the run, Rodriguez on the track, turning, looking, see ya! A pinch hit, 2-run home run for Stanton, and the Yankees have pulled to within 2.
Well, these are the things that Big G, he's capable of doing. I mean, you said it, Michael, when he came up to the plate, if he runs into one, and you know, this is off the bench as a pinch hitter. Dead center field, no doubt about it.
The runners will go. 3-2, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Line drive, it's a base hit to right field. That's going to tie the game. The Yankees have come all the way back. It's 5-5 on the big 2-run single by Austin Wells.
A huge 2-out hit in the bottom of the 9th for Austin Wells.
3 RBIs on the night for Wells. Ground ball. Chisholm. And they get Raleigh for the final out. The 1-1. High fly ball. Center field, tagging Volpe. The catch is made. Here comes Volpe. Here's the throw. Here's the play. He's safe. Yankees win. A sac fly by Judge. Yankees win 6-5. From no hit to no way. They come all the way back to win it and sweep Seattle.
Jake Myers bumping up one spot. He and Cam Smith switching 8-9 rolls, and this ball's going to dunk into right field for a hit with Pena's speed. He should score. The throw's going to go to third, and safe at home and safe at third. Astros lead 1-0. RBI base hit by Jake Myers.
Jake has been the rake on this trip.
Now back in there for the 2nd straight game. And he hits the ball to right field for a base hit. That'll score Caratini. Myers going first to third. Astros lead 2-0. Cam Smith back-to-back games with an RBI, now 2 in his big league career. Position this year, but Altuve has been excellent. Grounds this one. Diving stop by Moore. He gets up to throw. No chance. Infield hit. Another run batted in for the Astros. A 3-0 game as Altuve has an RBI infield hit. Here he takes one up for ball 4. That'll be a bases loaded walk and an RBI for Rogers. Now 4-0 Astros as Christian Walker crosses the plate with his 4th run scored of the season. Hits this ball to left. Does he add Seattle to the list? The Rosarena back, not deep enough, but that's going to be a sac fly for Alvarez. In the score, Cam Smith. And the Astros now lead 5-0. Jordan's team leading 8th RBI of the year.
1-1. Hammered high. A rising blast. Left field. Dubon watching. Gone. Grand slam of Rosarena.
Well, you were saying they needed to get something in this situation, and Randy Rosarena makes it happen with a moonshot out there to left field. And just like that, the Mariners are back in this game.
Who's down to the count here, 0-2.
Oh, here we go. Easy run.
How about that? Skips past Cal Raleigh, so Pena gets picked off second, makes it to third anyhow, and then scores on a wild pitch. Now it's a 2-run lead for the Astros at 6-4.
There's a pickoff attempt that Jeremy Pena gets to third base, and then a spiked slider that gets past Cal Raleigh, and he scores easy.
Tying run now in scoring position. Ground ball chopping. A tag at third. They got him at third base.
He may have gotten that right foot in. I'm sure they're going to look at it. A chopper. Solano not quite sure what to do right there. That little bit of hesitation made this very close. Yeah, just barely gets it in there in time.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow. On an 0-2. Shot on a line. Right field base hit. Solano and Mastroboni
as he shoots his ball down the right field line. Coming up clutch and driving in 2 runs to tie it up here. Stand-up double and 2 RBIs.
3-2. Ball 4, and the Mariners walk it off with a walk. A Rosarena the grand slam and a bases-loaded walk in the 9th, and the Mariners win it 7-6.
Well, things were pretty quiet, but they were able to put a nice little rally together here in the bottom of the 9th. And Randy Rosarena finishes the job with a little walk-off walk.
With the elevated fastball, which Yamamoto has had great success with.
Got him swinging. But Yamamoto sits him down. First pitch grounded to short. Henderson charges and makes the play, but that's enough to get the Dodgers on the board. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back to back. First pitch, line drive, in and out of the glove of Henderson. Rojas scores. Kike stops at third, and the Dodgers are up 2-0. The 2-2 pitch. Cowser flails at strike 3. Got him. The 2-2 pitch. That's 3. Betts bashes the ball to left field. Beavers loses his footing and can't make the catch. All the way to the wall. Rortvedt's going to come home to score. Mookie's heading for third, and he's going to have it with a head-first slide. The second Dodger triple of the game.
Both veterans. Freddie on his triple was his own third base coach, and Mookie with this ball in left field getting to the wall. Mookie has it in his vision the whole time.
The 2-2. Jackson strikes out swinging
and accomplished the feat.
Strike 3 swinging. Finished him off with a splitter. A no-hitter through 8. Got him swinging. That's one. On the 23rd swing and miss of the night. Now the number 9 hitter, Kobe Mario, puts a charge into center field. Justin Dean is there.
You can throw the ball as he's done all night for the Edges.
Holiday to right field. That ball is hit deep at the wall. It's gone. Jackson Holiday ends the no-hitter with 1 out to go. He ends the shutout as well, and he spoils the magic for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And oh, by the way, brings the Orioles to within 2.
Well, I tell you what a swing that was. Yamamoto can't believe it. Young Jackson Holiday.
Dave Roberts gave every bit of the leash to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. 112 pitches. He fell 2 strikes and 1 out short of a no-hitter. But still, everybody, and I mean everybody, at Oriole Park at Camden Yards on their feet.
They came here tonight to celebrate history, and he was so close to making history.
Cowser takes the breaking ball low. He walks in a run. The Orioles are within 3-2.
Slider, because it was a pitch he could control and throw for strikes.
Rivera up the middle. Base hit. Mateo around third. Mateo will score. One more magical moment in time on September the 6th in Baltimore.
I mean, are you kidding me? 2 nights in a row.
From no-hitter to a win. 5 straight losses for the Dodgers, 5 straight wins for the O's.
That's why he hit a 2-run home run in the first.
Base hit right field. Juan scores. Angel Martinez, he'll come home as well. And Jonathan Rodriguez, he has become instant offense in the last 2 games.
That's why he's hitting fourth right there.
Pitch on the way. And that is lifted out into right center field. And that is down. A base hit. Heim is in. Moore on his heels. He'll score. 2-run double by Alejandro Osuna. They showed him a sweeper for his 7th straight time, and he got him.
Well, Cleveland, this is one of our little rascals.
Field creeps in a little further. And now a little flare out over the first base side of the infield, and that drops in. Freeman scores. Young barreling around third. He's in. And Berger, with a flare out into right field, gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Center field, Hellman on the run. He'll make the catch. Tagging coming home is Angel Martinez. It's a 1-run game at 4-3. Bo with RBI number 46.
Job well done. Sacrifice fly.
And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Infield in. Hellman's going to try and squeeze him in. The bunt down to first, and it works. Hellman reaches because Noel could not grab the baseball. McKinney in from third, and the Rangers extend that lead back to 2.
Tough to pick up, and then he throws sidearm. But
Big Christmas with a big blast. Deep center field. Goodbye. It's a 1-run game on the 6th homer of the year for John Kenzie Noel.
Well, he didn't have any trouble picking it up.
Well, that got the crowd into it.
It would make it meaningless. A 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curvello.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit well, right field, right at him. It's caught, tagging. Here comes Bo. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
To Valera. Bouncer back up the middle. Knocked down by Corniello. Throw to first. They get the out. And we will go to extra innings. What a play. Wow. If he doesn't make that throw, it looks like Ramirez would score.
Yeah, he was aggressive on it. This ball's hit pretty good off the thigh. Makes the recovery, finds the angle. And Dave Raymond, this season won't end.
Rangers do lead the league this year in former Mariners. 2-2. And that ball's hit well. Deep out to right. Takes Rodriguez back. It's gone. A 3-run homer for Rowdy Tellez. And we are tied no more. 8-5 Rangers.
Well, that's not pinch hitting. That's pinch homering. And right now, he's not a player. He just crushes a lot.
While you were away, they announced the final score in Boston. The Tigers lost 4-3. Guardians are officially Central Division champions, regardless of the outcome of this game now. So a lot of high-fiving in the dugout. And the Guardians are back-to-back division champs for the first time since they won 3 in a row from 2016 through 2018.
Going back from a 15.5 game deficit, the largest
ever.
Very, very impressive.
They celebrated last night knowing they still had one more to get. And now that it's official, regardless of what happens the rest of the way here, they're going to really celebrate tonight. Rays and Cubs and the other side of the bracket. Leading up, Bo Naylor, base hit center field. That'll bring home the runner, George Valera, and the outfield played so deep that Bo easily into second base with an RBI double. Right field, it's deep. It is off the pole. Book it. Rocchio rocks the house in the bottom of the 9th. It had to end this way. Yeah. Brian Rocchio. He had gone 18 games without an RBI. He ties it in the 8th with a sac fly and wins it with a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 10th. And the Guardians finish the season 88-74. They win 19 of their last 23 to take the Central Division crown for the 2nd year in a row. The most creative scriptwriter in Hollywood wouldn't dare dream this one up. 15.5 games out in July and buried. 11 games out early in September. The most amazing comeback in Major League Baseball history to win the Central Division title.
That's well hit to left center. That's down to the gap. Fraley flies through second. House reads the outfield. Windmill is on. Bad throw to second. Fraley coming home. He gets down, and the Reds get a run. A gap double by Stevenson, and the Reds take a 1-0 lead. A big gulp on that 2-run homer, and the Reds take a 3-0 lead.
I tell you, this young man, Ellie De La Cruz, is just getting so much better and more efficient in his swing. He's really leveled out his swing and not lifting the ball as much, but you can see the ball off the bat just couldn't stay in the ballpark. So fun to watch him.
Ground ball, and it's through that right side. Braves will score just one. Ozzy's going to be held up at third. RBI single for Michael Harris. Braves on the board.
To keep Ryan Hayes, feed McClain, double play.
Need a ground ball, double play, hit it to keep Ryan Hayes. 5-4-3.
Hey, it's a bouncer to third. Oh, it gets by their new third baseman, Key Brian Hayes, and it's going to tie the game. The Gold Glover normally sure-handed over there with a misread on the bouncer off the bat of Eli White. And I think he got him. Yes, he did. He went around. He hit it to Hayes, and he made the error that allowed the Braves to tie it. And now he hits it that same direction out to left field and gives Atlanta their first lead of the night.
That had to feel good for Eli. Wasn't able to get the job done yesterday in Kansas City. Left.
And there you go. Luke Williams delivers out into left center. This is going to score two more. Give Luke Williams a double, a well-deserved double. 1 for 4 tonight from Matt Olson. Ground ball, Mole has it, he's going to come home. Safe! Eli White snuck the hand in there. Broken bat, little flare, that will work. And it will score another. Make it 8 straight for Atlanta to put them on top by 5. Ozzy drops another one out there on the grass in right. 2 more come home. And the Braves have hit double digits. But the Braves handing it to him right now. And Sean Murphy down the left field line. That one drops. 11-3. RBI double for Murphy. Ozzy to third. The inning continued.
In the air down the left field line. Gone! Key Brian Hayes' first hit as a Red is a 3-run homer. That's some life for Cincinnati. It's 11-6.
Well, that is a way to announce your arrival here in Cincinnati. Just keep it rolling, fellas.
He had 2 homers as a Pirate. He's got 1 as a Red in his debut. First pitch, bounce with eyes and throw. Wave is on. McClain comes home. Marte first to third. Ribby hit for Ellie De La Cruz. It's a 4-spot in the inning. It's a 4-run game. Top to third, and it bounces over Riley. Marte scores. De La Cruz darts for third. Hayes a late break to second. The throw is late. Mark, this is magic. This is 7 consecutive hits. The tying run is coming to the plate. In the air, left field. All the way back. They've tied it. 8 runs on 8 straight hits. Off the mat. It's 11-11 of the improbable, nearly impossible. In today's game, 8 straight hits. And the capper on a homer.
Just like yesterday's ball game, Spencer Steer has a way of coming up in the moment and coming through.
Ozuna, this is going to give the Braves the lead. Olsen tags, and he will score. 12-11 in the top of the 10th.
Yeah, great job by Big Bear. That's a tough matchup. You got a guy throwing 98 with a really good split. And knows all he's got to do is get that ball to the outfield, do a job. Olsen got him over, and Big Bear brought him in.
Ground ball to short. De La Cruz to third. Flip there is in a rundown. Riley to Albies, and alert base running by Hayes, who backside fills in at second. So the Reds still have a man in scoring position. Not the speed of De La Cruz, but a good recovery by the Reds DH.
0-1, he is lifted in the air. Riley in foul ground. He's got it. And the Braves win one of the wackiest baseball games you will ever see.
I'm speechless. I've seen a lot of crazy things. I have not seen too much of that, but I mean, give credit to Pierce Johnson and Raisel Iglesias coming in and stopping that, give the offense. Riley got him over. Big Bear got him in. I mean, there's ways to win a game. I thought we had this one the whole time, but it was a lot harder. But give them credit, man. They grinded this one out.
How about that? Alex Verdugo delivering. Ozzie Albies will come home. Verdugo heads for second. Give him an RBI double and give Atlanta a 1-0 lead. Sharp grounder up the middle. Freddie is going to wave Ronald home, and Atlanta takes a 2-0 lead. Olsen out to left center. That ball will drop. And the Braves are going to score another one. 3-0. RBI double for Matt Olson.
Yeah, another pitch up in the zone.
Ozuna to center field. Thomas back. And he can't get it. Marcell Ozuna has entered the chat. And he drives in two. And it's 5-0.
Yeah, another pitch up. Belt high.
Down the right field line. And the hits just keep on coming. The offense breaking out here on a Thursday afternoon at Truist Park.
That's fair. He shoots it down the left field line. Corbin Carroll will come across. It caroms off the seats out there. And Perdomo's got the RBI knock.
And we talked about hanging out over the plate, hitting it the other way. There's another lefty hit the other way.
You got to carom off that corner right there, right of your screen. You're going to get a funny one. And Naylor knocks it through. Marte scores, Perdomo right behind, and immediately they have cut that lead in half at 6-3.
Austin Riley down the line, scorched and gone.
Wasn't that on?
An absolute laser beam for his 11th of the season.
Yeah, that ball was smoked, and it sounded loud too. Yeah, fastball. You either got to go higher than that or lower than that.
Good to see some smiles over there in that Braves dugout. Acuna to right field, and deep, and gone! Ronald Acuna Jr. with a laser into the chop house. 8-3 Atlanta.
Yeah, there's that breaking ball. Tried to backdoor it, left it up. The only question was if it was going to be high enough to get out of here. And it was.
How about back-to-back?
We got it.
High, deep, gone. 7th of the season for Drake Baldwin, his first off of a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, tried to go slider, strike one, down and away, and threw it middle. Drake just kind of floating around the bases.
The boys are swinging the bats today here on getaway day. Back to a 6-run cushion.
Marte clubs this one deep to center. This has got some carry to it, and Ketel Marte hits it into the waterfall out there. His 11th of the year. Marte stays hot, and the Diamondbacks make it 9-4.
He just finds a way to hit through the baseball so well. Even those line drives like the one he hit the first night just carry out of here so far. He gets that backspin and just drives it through the thick air here in Atlanta.
Folks, you know, they'll hold their two-seamer fingers closed in between the seams, and keep talking. We're hot. Yeah. So I was just, man, I offset my.
Gurriel hits a high fly ball to left field, and that one is on its way, and it's gone to the bullpen. It's an 11-game hitting streak for Lourdes, and his 9th of the year makes it 10-5.
If you're a right-handed hitter, that's the exact pitch you want. A hanging breaking ball. It flattens out, looks like a beach ball, and Gurriel deposits it in his bullpen.
Gone to the fastball split combination against the left-hander. Alec Thomas gets this one up in the air down the line and right, and Alex got a home run way back in the chop house and hold the phone. The Diamondbacks aren't done yet. It's a 3-run game.
And that home run amplified by the walk. The last thing you want to do, you have a 5-run lead and you walk somebody, and they made him pay right away with that Thomas homer.
So make it a 10-7 ball game. Diamondbacks 1 in the 8th, 3 home in this 9th. Corbin at second. Marte pokes it to shortstop. There's a big hole over there. Allen with a play at third, and Corbin is in there. Vargas up the middle, and it's down for a hit and a run. Corbin's home, and it's 10-9. That's a base hit down the line. Suarez has tied the game. Marte is home. They will wave Vargas. Here he comes. And the Diamondbacks have stolen the lead right back. Gino Suarez. Wow.
And just no answers at all. I can't imagine what's going on in that Braves dugout right now.
And they have stolen the lead right back. Down the line, all the way down the line. Marte scores to tie it. Vargas scores from first to take the lead. Perdomo at short. Little bobble. Marte for 1. And they roll it. The Diamondbacks with a 7-run 9th inning. They were dead and buried. Down 9-3 and 10-4. Have absolutely stolen this one. And they sweep the Braves in Atlanta.
In the air out towards left center field. That one back. That one is gone. He's done it again. You can't stop him. Carson Kelly into the bleachers. And it's 2-0. Those batting gloves feel great.
Yeah, doing it against his former club. Black picks 2 quick outs, and then the PCA double sets the table for Carson Kelly. And he delivers his 5th long ball of the year.
Is how Mark DeRosa has described Corbin Carroll. That one is headed for the gap, and it's an RBI. Corbin Carroll has a 2-out RBI knock.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, Horner. And Thielbar. Cubs lead it 2-1, but the bases are loaded and 1 out. Drill, right field. Going back is Carroll near the wall. Grand slam. Ian Happ turns around the four-seamer and unloads him. And just like that, the Cubs have a 6-1 lead.
Right down the middle of the plate, Ian Happ jumped all over it. And Ian obviously up to the challenge.
His 5th career grand slam. Nelson a 1-2. Hard hit through the left side base hit. Michael Busch. His 2nd knock of the day. He's 2 for 4. It's an RBI single.
And if there was ever a time to bust out of a 5 for 52, this is it. Gino gets it up in the air. Where it goes, we know it's Gino, and it's gone for a grand slam. 7th of his career and his 2nd this season. And just like that, it's a ball game again. They don't want it. He had the grand slam at Yankee Stadium, 5 for 52 cents, and he's got another grand slam here at Wrigley.
Wow, that ball was toasted.
Way out of here. Now the 2-2. Perdomo off the glove. Swanson has it in the outfield. He's got no play. McCarthy's home, and Alex stops at third. It's a 1-run game. Grichuk chops it to third. It's into the glove of Workman. Alec is home. Perdomo heads for third. They're going to wave him home. Here's the long throw, and he is safe. And the Diamondbacks have come all the way back. It's 8-7. It's another miracle 8th inning for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Grichuk is standing at third base. A late defensive change by Craig Counsell. Gage Workman at third. It went right under the glove and up the line. Gurriel drives it to left center. Lourdes, it's gone. That's a 3-run homer, the same inning as the Suarez slam, and the Diamondbacks down 7-1, suddenly have an 11-7 lead. They have scored 10 runs in the 8th inning.
Wow, Lourdes deposits out there in the bleachers.
High fly ball out towards left center field. That one back on its way, and it's gone.
Here we go.
Carson Kelly have a day. A towering homer to left, the 3-run jack. He goes deep for the second time, and they're within 1.
We thought we'd have a high-scoring game today, but first, 5-6 innings of this game, pitchers were in control, but it has gotten chaotic here towards the end.
Swing and a drive. Right field, way back. We are on top. Kyle Tucker, 12-11.
Bedlam. The crowd that was booing moments ago are losing their minds. Anybody want to pitch today? Nah, I'm good, Skip. I'll take the day off.
Drilled center field. You were saying into the bleachers. Changeup pumped into the bleachers.
This is just incredible.
13-11. John Cusack, my God. Yeah, I'm with you.
You talk about getting up off the deck after giving up that 10 spot in the top of the inning.
He's 2 out of 5. The pitch. Popped him up. Left field. Swanson is out. Dansby has it. Ball game.
And that gets down. Another hit. 3 batters in, 1-0 Pirates. Trying to do too much. There's a drive to right center field. O'Neill Cruz, a Cruz missile for a grand slam. A laser over the right center field fence into the Bucco bullpen. And a chef's kiss for O'Neill Cruz. 5-0 Pirates. 18 dingers for Cruz. Ground ball, weakly hit, but it's going to snake through, and that cleans things up following the double play. It makes it 6-0.
Who's it? Tyler? No, not Tyler Freeman.
Drive to left field, enough to hit it out. He's done it again here at Coors. Andrew McCutchen, a 3-run blast. That's his 11th of the season. Pirates lead it 9-0 in the first.
He is used to at short and center.
Backslide to left center field. The Rockies are going to get a run out of this. Well, we talked about chipping away. There's one. RBI single for Beck.
And take advantage of the miscue.
Bernabell is heating up deep left field. Got a chance to fly. His 3rd home run in a Rockies uniform. Look out, it's 9-4 after the 3-run bomb. He is warming up.
All right, go ahead and take it, Corey, because you just called it.
Out recorded there, but a run comes in. RBI for Horwitz. Line drive, base hit, add to the Ribby total. 2 more, and a dozen for the Pirates. And 5 RBIs tonight for McCutchen.
His last time up. And this ball's hammered to left. This will be extra bases. One hop off the wall. Freeman is going to keep coming toward the plate, and the ball is bobbled by Kyle Falefa. And it's a run-scoring double for Ezekiel. It's 12-5. That's a base hit. Back breaks. Down comes Tovar. Hunter Goodman, who can always sniff a ribby, has 60 now. And it's 12-6.
Shot up the middle. Triolo does indeed join the hit parade and bring home Cruz. Pirates have scored 13 runs, and we're here in the 5th inning.
And that's a fair ball, slapped past first, and stays in play in the corner. Doesn't hit off the short fence. 2 more in. 2-run double, Kiner Falefa. Bart and Triolo score. 15-6.
High fly ball, deep right center field. Did Mickey get enough? Off the wall. Doyle is going to score. Towering double to make it 15-7. Down the line, extra bases. Farmer scores. Here comes Moniak. 2-run double, Tyler Freeman. 15-9. This ball is center field and deep. Turning Cruz around over his head, and it bounces out of play. 3-double night for Tovar. Freeman will score. It's 15-10.
And he gets hit by a pitch to bring home a run. 16 runs on the board.
Well, there is number 1. Yankees Fernandez backwall the bullpen for his first career big fly. And he makes it 16-12. Another 3-2. And this ball's launched to deep left. Take a good look. You don't see it for long. The Rockies will not go away. 16-13. 20th of the year for Hunter Goodman.
That one didn't go foul.
And that's a base hit down the left field line. Back to third. Beck gets a green light. Warming Bernabel to third with a triple. Here comes the rock show. Up the middle, base hit. It's a 1-run game. 16-15. And now the potential winning run, and Brent Doyle makes his way to home plate. High drive, deep left field, way back. He's done it. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this. 17-16. The Rockies win it.
Not this time. See ya. A bullet. A 3-run shot. And the Yankees are up 3-0.
It looks like Big G's on one of those rolls, his 9th of the year. Yeah, this was a rocket, just a line drive.
So that's his 5th home run in his last 9 games. 9th home run of the season. He has 26 ribbies and a big smile.
He knows this ballpark well. He knows when he gets it.
A single and a stolen base in the 4th inning. And a single here in the 5th. Volpe rounds third. He'll score. Grisham will go to third. It's an RBI single for Dominguez, and it's 4-0 Yanks. A base hit to right field. Grisham scores. Here comes Dominguez. Here's the throw over everybody, allowing Bellinger to go to second. And the Yankees lead 6-0.
Cody Bellinger with another great at bat. He really follows this ball all the way down in the strike zone and just rips it to right field. But all these stolen bases, Michael, are turning into runs for the Yankees.
This is in the air down the right field line, twisting towards the corner, and gone for Javier Sanoja. That's his 2nd of the season. This one to the opposite field, and it's 6-2.
But the little guy's got some pop the other way. Javier Sanoja going out over the plate, stays right on it. Look at the eyes following it. Right now he's stay fair,
And it did.
These are the situations the Marlins have come up so clutch in this season. 2-2 now. In the air, shallow center field. Could be trouble down for a base hit. That'll play to pair. Liam Hicks comes through in the clutch for the Marlins. All of a sudden, it's a 6-4 game here in the 5th.
Continues to hit the ball with runners in scoring position. A little bloop, and Liam Hicks comes up big.
And now a 3-2 count to Grisham. Runners at the corners. Here's a pitch. Swing on, drive deep to right. Down the line. Got carry! Off the foul pole. That's a 3-run homer. Kent Grisham. 9-4 Yankees.
Just keeps adding to that career high in home runs. That's number 19. Stood there a long time as a hitter. You feel like you can kind of steer it a little bit. If it's right down the line, this one went right off the pole. A huge shot for the Yankees.
Bases are back loaded. Now, Marlins really threatening. In the air to left. Hit it pretty good. Dominguez back. Trap. Wall. Gone! A grand slam!
A one-run game!
And another grand slam to the opposite field for Kyle Stowers this season. Down 9-4, now it's 9-8. Please note we're only in the bottom of the 7th.
What a year it's been for Kyle Stowers.
Boy, what a game.
It's been an exciting game, fun game to watch. Fans are having a great time.
Here's Sanoha in the air, deep down the left field line. Could be trouble! Tie game! There just might be a little something special about these Marlins this year. Come on now.
Javier Sanoha had hit one home run coming into this ball game this year. He's homered twice tonight.
And now it's the former New York Yankee Augustin Ramirez with a chance to haunt his old team. As the Marlins have hit around here in the 7th. 3 more 2-out runs tonight. Edwards takes off. Line drive! Left field for the lead! How good must that feel? These kids are awesome.
Second hit of the inning for Augustin Ramirez. Biggest one maybe for him this year against his former organization.
2-2. Deep to left field. There it goes! See ya! A home run for Volpe. It's 10-10.
Anthony Volpe got a little attitude with that one, huh? He was pumping down the line, a little slow trot. Take long for the Yankees and tie it back up. I guess we got a little barn burner going here, Michael.
17th home run for Volpe. He has been on a home run streak lately. There he goes. Huge jump. Strike 2, no throw, stolen base for Caballero.
I have seen this 2 or 3 times tonight, Michael, where base runners are caught almost halfway to second base and the pitchers don't step off. I mean, this is an automatic pickoff.
It's a base hit to center field. Caballero rounds third. He will score. McMahon comes up big with an RBI single, and the Yankees lead 11-10.
Well, they have shown something tonight. Everything has gone against them, but offensively they had stuck with it, and they great at bat by McMahon. Now you're in a position again with a 1-run lead. I don't know if you looked down the first baseline. It looked like we were in Yankee Stadium.
Fly ball center field. Deep. Marcy back, and he can't make the play. It's up against the wall. Scoring is McMahon. A big turn by Volpe. He'll head back to second. 4 hits for the Yankee shortstop. An RBI double, and the Yankees lead 12-10.
And you've got Edwards at the dish, who could absolutely get you a base knock. He yanks one down the line. You're scoring anyway from first. Ground ball through the right side. That's a base hit. Here comes Sanoha. Marcy on his way to third. The ball gets by. The ball gets by. The Marlins have tied it. Edwards will stop in third. Oh my God, what are we watching?
I don't believe what I just saw. Give me a couple of more looks like that.
And again, the table is set for the former Yankee to win it. What a moment. What a game. What a season so far for the Fish. A comeback in the making for the ages. The 2-1. Chopper out in front of the plate. And over! Edwards scores from third!
Have you had some fun tonight?
And as the great late Jack Buck would say, we'll see you tomorrow night.